Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new chapter of Ansatsu Kyoushitsu, which is on chapter 175, or you could call it Assassination Classroom. Now, this chapter right here, nothing big or something like going on, just maybe the finale, and it seems like it seems like the series is about to come to a close very soon. It just depends how like the author wants to take this to. So if anything else, let's get started. Okay, at the beginning of the chapter, we have to it that the god of death, who is in his new form apparently, is still alive, but not before we get a little backstory about him and how him and Koro Sensei used to bond together with that kind of smile. And we have to it that the god of death was trying to make his final strike, but Koro Sensei managed to stab him with the anti-sensei tentacle knife, which is very effective on him, and it seems like the God of Death has a few last words to say to his master, well, former master, before he took his title. He says, he said that the tentacles asked me what did I want to be. I wanted to be someone that you could acknowledge. I want to become you. And therefore, Curl Sensei says, after all these days, I finally understood how you felt. I'll see you if we ever meet on the other side. Let's study once more together so we don't repeat the same mistakes. And the god of death vanished in a flash of light by touching the tentacle barrier, the anti-sensei tentacle barrier, of course, and so forth. Everybody did not cheer or something, but they finally see that Kayano's dead. But thanks to Koro Sensei's studying abilities, etc., he managed to save Kayano or revive her. Well, I'm not so sure about reviving her, but it seems like he reconstructed all these cells, etc., but with the help of his own speed and limitations. He actually prepared for this if something were to really, really happen. But he had to replace some of those cells with his own cells. And even so, he managed to, do what he had to do, and he managed it, and he ends up eating the cake that was destroyed. And as for Kayano, she's being reconstructed very greatly, and later on, Cole Sensei did what he had to do, and later on, he managed to save her, and Kayano comes back to life, and I think in my mind, I thought there was some BS that's gonna happen, but, I don't know about BS's, but I shouldn't be the one talking after seeing a lot of stuff here and there. And therefore, Kano wakes up and says, "You saved me again." And Carl Sensei says, "I'll do so if as many times needed. I'm pretty sure your sister would have done the same anyway." Everyone is happy, and Hut goes out to Kano that she's behind Nagisa, and Carl Sensei's thinking to his first lover, I believe. Well, his teacher, Agiri. He even asked her, "Have I succeeded and I did a good job, instructing your students? This year you've given me would be a gift that I'll treasure for all eternity. And it ends up with that last page with Koro Sensei saying that. And of course, after that, I have a couple theories, or hypotheses about the series now after seeing this chapter. Well, the God of Death dies, with him telling Koro Sensei, I want you to acknowledge me, and so forth. And after seeing that, his backstory bit, his smile, and he telling his teacher, and so forth, Koro Sensei kills him. Well, he doesn't stop him from hitting the anti-sensei barrier, but yeah, pretty emotional right there if you even look at it carefully. I know the god of death or something, or whatever the person's name is, been through a lot with him, and he wanted him to be acknowledged, and so forth. And Kayano gets resurrected in a certain way thanks to Carl Sensei's speed and maneuvers and his educated thing, due to the fact that if something like this ever happened again, he would actually he would actually make sure not to let it happen, and he managed to stay Kayano, which is pretty sweet and cute. And Carl Sensei thinking about Aguri in his mind, have I done everything I can? This year you've given me is something I'm gonna treasure for the rest of my life. That was on the last page, and just seeing the students surrounding Kayano, I'm not really sure what's gonna happen, but I'm pretty sure that Lance or whatever beam it is gonna fire soon, and for sure that Koro Sensei can't escape. He tried doing a lot of things, tried to escape, but he is unable to, you know? It seems like he'll have to throw the towel here and there. Even though the students are against this idea, Koro Sensei say don't try to reject society, you know? I mean, if you read many other chapters back, you know what he taught his students, one last lesson, etc. And therefore, you know, it ends off there with Koro Sensei thinking about, like, I agree, you know? Sorry for repeating myself, but yeah. Anyways, I really do not know what's going to happen to Koro Sensei, really, but it's up to the author, but I think I'll be satisfied enough with him, like, after seeing his students happy and giving them a final lesson, or maybe another thing to tell him before he goes away is Koro Sensei dying, you know? Or I do not know how is it gonna go, but I think it'll be, depending on, like, how the author wants to take this, either making a sequel or something, but I don't know about that, but I think, like, it would be great if Koro Sensei might have to die, you know? I mean, he's unable to escape, etc., unless the humans become a little, like, la da 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 da, I don't know, but, you know. But I think, like, it'll be a great way to maybe kill off Koro Sensei, but I'll like it, like, if he can see his students graduate and move on with their lives before the series ends, you know? But, it's up to the author. I'm just making a lot of theories. I'm making a lot of hypothesis or theories, or you could call it, like, suggestions that the author could take, because, you know, like, Koro Sensei is a cool guy, you know? Best teacher to even have, even as a supernatural being himself, you know? I would like if I had him as a teacher, he'd, like, bang that knowledge in my head and get me out of my laziness and so forth in academic life. But anyways, it's up to the author how he's gonna end it. All I know is, like, I think like, there's many ways how he could go about this, but it's all up to him. So if anything else, I'm just gonna leave it at that, people. I'll see you guys in my next video. So had a good time reading this chapter, even though, like, it wasn't nothing much, but I still had fun. So until then, I'll see you later. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye-bye.